Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Angel, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Here is the second video in my Gemstone series. This one here is, well, it's not technically a gemstone, but this is called Labradorite. And I've chosen this because it was actually first discovered in Labrador, Canada, which is my neighbor. It's found in other countries as well, like Russia and Finland and Madagascar, apparently. Anyways, it's not a true gemstone, but it's often used as a gemstone, and it's cut into kind of gemstone shapes just because it is so beautiful, and it comes in like a multitude of colors. But I'm going to show some images up here of different varieties, and I'm going to show you what colors I am using for this as I do that, because this required a lot. I am going to start out with a base coat of this Born Pretty. It's a milky blue, and it's JN36. It's a really pretty milky blue color. Now I have a palette here with lots of different colors on it. I have JN41, which is a dark green, and I think these greens here can be found in the Mint Manbo collection. JN24, which can, this one as well, JN25. This one is from the Green Cat Magnetic Gel collection, and this is GCMG05. Okay. I was like, what is this? This is actually a random, this is a Gelin brand, and this is just like a really beautiful iridescent blue. Like, look at that. Oh, gorgeous. And then we're also going to use some, this is from the Green Cat, and this is MG02. And this color is SB03. And this is MC04 from the Green Cat. And then we have Jelly Nude 67 and Jelly Nude 22. And then we have this really beautiful, oh my god, I hope it's showing up how beautiful this is. Gorgeous color here, and this is from Lavender Violets, and I don't think you can purchase this anymore, unfortunately. And this one here is from the Cozy Hearth collection, and this is number 6. And then I have some black alcohol ink. And those are all the colors that I'm using for this. I know it's a lot, but we're only going to put like a titch here and a titch there, here titch, there titch, you know, that kind of a thing. But we do start out completely, or by putting a coat of this milky blue. And it is so pretty. I love it so much. I'm really loving these milky jellies. They're so pretty. I think I like them better than just like regular jellies. I don't know. My taste buds have changed, or not taste buds, my color buds, I guess. they've changed. So we're going to put a coat of this on. And I'm loving these stands. I never would have bought these except for Andrea at Pretty Little Nails. Sent me this, and now I'm in love with it, and I bought one more, and I have more on the way because I love them so much. But the only thing is, I have to cut it in. I usually do my nails in like this because they can't fit in my lamp fully completely, so I just go like that. Anyway, this set of nails here is so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to cure, the next thing that we are going to do is we're actually going to put on a layer of this Green Cat Magnetic Gel, and this is number 5. And it is this beautiful cat eye blue, and it's got like a shimmer of green, goldy color on top. And it is literally perfect for this set of nails. And that blue milky, or the milky blue, was perfect for underneath, as you could see. They pretty much match. And that's a good tip if you're trying to extend the bottle of cat polish that you have. Try to put a base coat of the underlying color on underneath, and that way you don't have to use 2 coats. Because sometimes you put a base coat down and don't cure it. Now, this doesn't have to be perfect, so I am going to do 3 at a time and kind of cure them all at once. So I know it might look, oh no, this isn't the greatest job at doing your cat eye. I know. Doesn't need to be perfect. And it is actually hard to do cat eye on these stands, but to make it work. Move it all around. Good enough. We're going to be putting other polishes on top of this. Other cat eye polishes on top, I should say. So this really doesn't need to be perfect. We just want the luminous of the cat eye to pop through. There we go. So the next thing is I'm going to kind of load up our palette. So we're just using a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So this is kind of a do whatever you feel like, because if you noticed all the pictures that I put of these polishes, They come in so many different colors and varieties that there's really no right or wrong way to do it. Okay, I think that's it for the cat eyes. Yeah. Okay. So what I actually did was with a liner brush, clean that off. Yeah. The liner, I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to just draw areas of different color. I think I put a bit of blooming gel on the first set that I did, but I don't think it's really necessary. So I'm just putting a variety of colors on. You don't need to put pink on every nail or gold on every nail. You can kind of mix it up. You could put another layer of blue just so you can get the shine to go a different direction. But mostly in every nail, I am going to use like that gold color here and the green color as well. And this is going to be in random patterns. And then we're going to take our magnet and just kind of make it darker in areas. Like I'm going to leave that corner dark, but lighten up the rest. Then when you're happy with it, give it a cure. I'm not happy with the pink right now, so I'm kind of fussing with it. And if you're not happy, just wipe it off. Start again. think I just had too much. Too much for my liking. And there we go. Doing these like different shades, they are so much fun. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. Okay, so the next step that we're going to do is we're going to take our jelly colors now, and we are going to literally just draw some random lines. We're going to some just thin lines. This is going to be underneath the layer, so you won't see too much of these lines. Okay, when you're happy with it, give it a cure. I know it doesn't look so hot, but remember, it's a layer. This is little thin layers to build up to this. Okay, the next step that we're going to do is, no, not that one. There, we're going to put on our iridescent blue. We're not going to put it everywhere. Just certain spots here and there. Okay, give that a cure. Okay, so the next step is we're going to use our green jellies again. And we're mostly using these, as you can see here, we're going to create bright spots. So kind of where you didn't put the iridescence, you know, we're not going to put it everywhere. Just a little titch here and there. Okay, that's all I want for that. Give that a cure. Okay, next we're going to go in with our turquoise. And this is going to go mostly everywhere. I got too much on my brush though. Now you can still see all like the luminescence of the light reflective glitter. You can still see all that through the jelly, so don't worry about that. Okay, give that a cure. Next, we're going to go in with the darkest green here. This is JN41, and we're just going to highlight some spots. So don't worry about these thinking they're being too chunky. We're actually only putting like the thinnest of polish on it. Okay, and we're going to give that a cure. Next, we're going to go in with our milky jelly again, and this is just to go in very certain spots to dull it down. You don't need to do everywhere. Okay, and then we're going to go in with our iridescent, and this is going to be a full coat. Okay, the next step is we're going to take some of our like milky black, and we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to highlight some spots. that we might want to darken up a bit. Okay, and then once you're happy with it, give it a cure. Okay, next we are going in with our alcohol inks and give it a good mix. And careful, this stuff is messy. And we're going to go in with a long liner brush and we're going to create some of these bands here, or lines. And kind of where you went with your dark, that's where I like to start. Now, these lines here are definitely more straight. And not like a curved kind of like how I did the opal nails. These ones are not like that. These are more of a straight line. But they can go in any direction. Nope, that was not good. That's getting erased. And they can go up too. Let's clean off that before I forget. Just a bit too intense. Okay, now we are going to take a shorter liner brush and we are going to kind of outline the whole nail. Now these don't have to be perfect because we still have to file and shape. So some of it will be coming off. Just keep that in mind. And then touch up any boo-boos that you have. No. Okay, so now we are going to go in with our top coat. And instead of a top coat here, you can also go in with a filter base gel. And that way, when you are filing, you can get that all nice and smooth. But I'm actually going to put 2 coats of top coat on, so this is how I'm doing it. Okay, and then give that a cure. Okay, friends, we're all done, and here is the final look. I think they look really cute. I did put a top coat on them, and I gave them a little file just to smooth out the bumps. You can use builder gel instead of the top coat, but honestly, my builder in a bottle was empty, so I just put 2 top coats and filed in between, and that worked out fine. You just file down the higher areas, obviously. Anyway, these turned out really cute. So cute. Anyways, friends, this is going to be the end of this video. If you want me to see, or if you want to see me make a certain gemstone or any kind of stone like that, any natural stone, give it a shout out in the comments below, and I'll happy to try to do it. I find these a lot of fun. Yes, I used a lot of colors. You do not need to use like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 colors. Come on, you do not need. You could probably do this with, 5 or 6. But I had them, so I used them. Anyway, if you like this button, don't forget to hit the like button. And until the next video, bye friends.